Sandy, where have you been? Why haven't you made any YouTube videos? We missed you. At least I hope you did. Um, so let me tell you what's been going on. You know, at the beginning of the year, remember I had to have surgery on my spinal cord, that I had a meningioma in it. And then after that, and I recovered from that, then I had to have radiation. I'm fine, but I had to have radiation. And that took what? That was, and it takes me an hour to get down to City of Hope and an hour back. And so then I had that, okay? Then after radiation, um, my grandson graduated. Now, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Well, this is really a little, and that is my family comes first. So we went up north to see our grandson graduate from high school, and not only graduate, then I saw my other grandson and my granddaughter. So as I say, family comes first. Now, I'm not organized enough to record videos one after another. That's just the way I am. So then I came back from seeing my grandson graduate, and it was very exciting to see, except here he won all of these awards, and they didn't pronounce his name right when he graduated. So I didn't even know that he'd graduated. Well, not graduated, but when you go through that line that they say your name and then the whole family yells and screams. Well, I couldn't do it because I didn't know who are they talking about? Anyway, so then I come back, and then I knew I had to have, so I had a skin cancer on my hand, and I didn't know about it. What happened was, to be honest, I'm always walking into our dishwasher, and so I've got all of these marks on my legs from walking into a dishwasher. I don't know if you do that, but it's right next to the sink. I turn around and I scratch my leg. So I thought that this thing on my hand was, maybe I bumped into something, in my wild whatever I do. I thought maybe I'd bumped into something. But I looked at it and I thought, this is really weird. And I need to go see my dermatologist about something. I don't even remember what. Oh, I know what it was. I saw a little pimple right up here, and I thought, I know what that is. That's a basal cell cancer. So I knew I had to go see the dermatologist to get a biopsy. And while I was getting this biopsy, I said, I've got this really weird looking thing on my hand. And what did it look like? It looked like kind of like a red sore, and on top of it was like white, kind of a white crust. And I'd never seen anything like that before. And so I thought, I'll show it to him. It's probably nothing. Well, this is a basal skin cancer, so I've got to get that removed in I think I'm getting it removed in 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And the doctor called it. This was a squamous skin cancer. Now, basal is not as invasive, but squamous is. So I had this little round, it wasn't that little to be honest. So I had this little round thing with a crust over it, a white crust. And they had to kind of dig in to get it all removed. So that's what I did this past week. Plus there's been, one of my relatives is very ill, and it's upset me. What else went on this week? It's just been one thing after another. And so I got this taken care of, and I just thought, I can't do a YouTube video. I want to see my family. I've been, I don't know about ill, but I've been very tired. And then a relative's illness. So I just didn't have it in me. When you do these videos, you've got to have it in you, to talk about and to have some energy. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. My hand, it's going to be better. It wasn't as painful as when I've had basal cancers on my nose and hard parts on my face. So this was because they could stick the anesthetic underneath the skin. See how loose the skin is? So when they stick it underneath the skin, it's not going on something hard, so it's much easier. That wasn't very painful. Does it hurt? Yeah, but I don't do a lot with it. My husband helps me, he opens things. I don't do a lot with his hands so far, but I'm going to be able to. The big news is I was able to wash my hair and do all the stuff with my hair. So I thought I'd tell you about that big excitement, which is, I told you about this little device. Well, it's called Max Soft. And to be honest, I've been using it upside down and not understanding how to use it. So I've been using it this way is this the right way? I think this is the right way. Maybe it's this. This is the right way. If it doesn't work well one way, do it the other. All I can tell you is I was able to wash my hair, condition it. Thank you, whichever follower told me to put a C and an S on my shampoo and conditioner. Brilliant. Thank you very much. And so because I couldn't use two hands to wash my hair, I put this in a baggie with a rubber band around it so that it wouldn't get wet. And so I used this and scrubbed my hair, and it really worked. So I was able to wash my hair, put conditioner in, put heat conditioner in, put whatever I needed because I use this. So this is brilliant. And by the way, do you want to know how many products I used on my hair? I counted them, 7. And that's not even counting and what did I blow my hair dry with? So this is fabulous. I think it's on my Amazon page. It probably costs $4. Who knows what, but it's something very inexpensive. But if you've only got one hand, this is great. So what I did was I just squeeze, conditioner, squeeze shampoo on, and then I'd rub it in my hair like this. Okay, and then to dry my hair, now I don't know if this is the best. This is by Drybar, and I don't even know what it's called. I think I mentioned it before, but I use this to dry my hair and smooth it because, I couldn't use a blow dryer because I think it would hurt. So I know it would hurt. Just doing this hurts it. So I used this to dry my hair. Now there are inexpensive ones, and one of them is by Revlon, and it's very inexpensive. But it didn't work on my hair. There was something, my hair I think is too thin for it, but this Drybar one seems to work. Now the Blowout Professor has one that's different that he likes better, but I'd already bought this, so I'm using this, and it worked just fine. I use some other instruments also, and I think what I'll do is I'll do another video and show you the 7 products that I use on my hair. Was it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7 or 8. It's ridiculous, right? Anyway, so I use this to dry my hair and to kind of style it, and it worked really nicely. I'm very pleased. So that's where I've been. It's been kind of a tough time. Other people have much tougher times, but it's just been tough. And as I say, my family comes first, and that's my grandchildren, and then I come at least second and getting things taken care of. I know that many of you either have had basal cell cancers, and so let me tell you a couple of things. It's not horrendous. It's not like surgeries I've had, but you know what? It knocks you out. Anything that you have done to your body knocks you out, and you need to be good to yourself. So that I had it done on Tuesday, and I didn't plan anything for Wednesday, and I just kind of sat around. I don't remember what I did, but I didn't do very much of anything. And I was good to myself, and I just I just took my time and didn't do a lot. I mean, the other day I took a 2-hour nap in the afternoon and then passed out at night. This stuff that's done to your body, it really takes a lot out of you. And you're going to say, well, what about your walking, Sandy? You started walking and you made a pledge to walk 3 times a week. You know what? This has happened before. I get all into the groove. I start walking and then I'll have a basal cell cancer that has to be removed. And then for this one, the nurse said that I could walk because the healing, it doesn't have to be that perfect. On my face, it needs to be more perfect. And what happens is that my blood pressure goes up because I'm walking and I walk the hills. And so it needs to be, what is the word? So she doesn't want me busting stitches or putting pressure on the stitches. This is my hand. It's not going to be, I don't know what it's going to look like. When I saw the stitches, when he put all the stitches in, it almost looked like he gathered my hand together, or the top of my hand. So we'll see. I don't know what it's going to look like. The nurse said it's going to look fine, Sandy. So I think, I mean, I can still feel this. I haven't gone walking because, like me moving my hand a lot like that. It's, believe it or not, this is moving my hand a lot. It hurts. So, I mean, I'm not, chewing on a piece of wood, but it hurts. So what I do, and what do I take? I take Tylenol. I know that there's, some of those, whatever those are, I can't take them. I can take Tylenol, but I can't, my stomach gets upset with almost anything. So that's the story of why I haven't been here. And one day I'll get it together and do back-to-back YouTubes, but so far I haven't. And I guess it's okay. You know what else I'm learning how to do? I want to learn how to edit a video. My hat's off to all the other YouTubers who already know how to edit a video. I'm kind of spoiled because I told you my husband's a director, producer, and he studied. He knows how to edit videos, but I need to learn how to do it myself in terms of, doing the first cut, let's say, and my husband can do all the fine tuning. But it's a learning curve, and so I need to learn that. What else? My nails, you always ask about the color of my nails. This is called Funny Bunny, and they're impress nails, and they're press-on nails. What else? Is there anything else I'm missing? So anyway, that's what's been going on. I'm very lucky. My grandchildren and my daughter are going to be here this week. That's very exciting. A relative that we haven't seen, in years and years, he's coming into town with his family, so I'm going to get to meet them. So that's in essence what's happening. And just to let you know that I think of you, and I'm sorry that I'm not a more, what would you call it, on top of it, organized YouTuber. But then again, maybe you wouldn't like me that way. Maybe it's better if I'm just me, which is my family comes first, and I guess my health and stuff like that. But I do think of you, and I enjoy making these, and I enjoy talking to you, and I enjoy making recommendations. Oh, I'm going to give you a recommendation, even though it's not my favorites month. You know what I've been watching? I'll give you it's called Arnold, and it's about Arnold Schwarzenegger. And it's actually fascinating. I'm surprised. But if you want a video to watch, where is it? Netflix, and it's called Arnold. So you might enjoy that. And I think that's about it. So thank you for watching. I think I'll be back. I think I'm back. This week my grandkids are going to be here, so I'm not sure. They're grown up. They're 18 and, oh my goodness, is Theo 16? One of the things I'm going to do with them is, my mother's cheesecake that has been so famous and is divine. I think I'm going to have, Theo wants to bake, Theo loves cheesecake. And so I'm going to have him make the cheesecake and I'll supervise. I don't know if I'm going to film it. It might be too hard, but I think I'm going to make my mother's cheesecake, which is superb, the best in the world. Well, I think so. So I'm going to make cheesecake with him. And what do they do when they're here? They love swimming. And we set up a basketball court, not a basketball court, but one of those hoops by the pool. And the boys are phenomenal. Theo is actually well, he's really good, and he's in some league, some special league, and I can't remember what it is, but I'll let you know during the week. So they'll play basketball, they'll go shopping, they'll go on adventures, and I don't know when I can drive because it hurts. So maybe I have to wait till it doesn't hurt so that I can go driving. I'll see. Anyway, so I just wanted to fill you in. I said I'm back, but you can see that I'm kind of back. Who knows? But it's fun recording again. It's fun talking to you again. And I like keeping you up to date. And know that I'm healthy. I got I'd say I had a lot of energy until the afternoon when I take a 2-hour nap. That was amazing yesterday. It was yesterday, I think so. I'm not really good at cooking right now. I say goodbye, and then I don't quit. Anyway, I always feel like I have so much to talk to you about. I feel like you're a buddy, and you know that there's a lot to catch up on. So I'll see you. I'm hoping next Sunday. I'm going to do my best. I know that this isn't coming out. I don't think it'll come out. I don't know if we can edit it in time. But if it's on Sunday, it means that we got it cut in time. If it's not on Sunday, it means we didn't. But we're going to try. When I say we, my dear husband, he does an amazing job and really knows all about editing. Well, he knows all about filmmaking also. So we've got some fun ideas coming up, and I just have to be better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, right? I'm going to try.